We see, don't we, all that we experience is understandable as a spectrum of vibrations. There are different kinds of spectra. There's the spectrum of light, there's the spectrum of sound. We can also think of spectra of smells, of tactile feelings, of emotions, and so on all down the line. We are, as it were, living in the midst of a woven tapestry. And so on all down the line. We are, as it were, living in the midst of a woven tapestry. Living in the midst of a woven tapestry.
Peace. This is DJ Olo coming to you live from Radio Fairfax here in Fairfax, VA. I'm playing the new intro by Natural E. He blessed me with the new joint. I got my man Tyranny here.
What up, man?
What's going on, man?
DA, what up, man? How you doing, Olo?
Next to you, I got my man Maestro Metaphorics.
What it look like?
Supernova Battles.
Yes, sir.
Coming off a fresh battle, huh? Barcode?
Yeah, man. Supernova Barcode event.
That's what's up, man.
And so, you know, when we do an event, I got my man Tyranny, who's a huge fan of the movement. You know, he's going to recap the event. He's a battler, everything, so...
Word, and I know that you spit, man, and I'm glad that you said that you'll spit over a beat, man. So I'm gonna throw on a beat. I'm gonna start with the little verse, actually, just so people know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we doing an acapella verse? We doing a verse first?
Oh, you want an acapella? I'll give you an acapella.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an acapella.
Oh, that's what's up.
Matter of fact, I like the intro beat, and when I do spit on the beat, I like that.
Oh yeah, you like this joint? Natural E, yo. But yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the acapella.
All right, this from a joint called Trouble. I'm working on. It's not even complete yet, but it's a story joint about just another story in the streets, you know, you come across. But anyway, here we go. All right. Was raised in the streets. With gangs, he would hang and he blaze in the heat. A dangerous game, and he played with a piece, and he claimed Mary Jane, no relations to Pete. It's like a gold light, his circle stayed with the green. But they'll take your soul with the pump, so he stayed on his feet. His dough nuts, but what he told always came with the beef. He'll roll up and get smoked in exchange for some weed. Like Rondo, he wasn't playing with the heat. I mean, like Pronto, you could be slain in your sleep. When he would put you to rest, you wasn't laying in your sleep. And when he was raising his arms, he wasn't praying on his knees. Amazing to me. The ladies he keeps with different dames every week. He fell real hard with the trust when he laid in the sheets. He let the wrong magnum bust, now a baby he reaps. Oh no, he gotta stop the murders. Put down the Glocks and burners. Stop selling rocks to get his daughter nurtured. Be quick to get grounded on the spot, even though his mind was hurting. They still want rounds put to his top, just like a shower curtain. His mind was searching. He was pictured his daughter hurting, or she was killed by some psychotic person. His mind was searching. He said she might just make me bail. No, he gonna kill her boyfriend if he reminds him of himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's Tyranny.
Yeah.
How'd you find this guy, Maestro?
Man, he's been around for a minute, man. He was also rocking with us during Grind Time DMV as well, so...
That's what's up,
yeah,
man.
I've known Tyranny for a minute now.
I saw some of your battles, too, man. I was going to ask you about that. Yeah,
man. Shout out to the 2010 tryout Grind Time battles, man.
Yeah, man.
Law came from that joint. Rio came from there.
Yep. It was a solid class.
So we got some good MCs from that.
Word.
That's what's up, man. But I wanted to ask you about the Ty Law joint. You just said Ty Law.
Yeah, man.
That was a Supernova battle.
Yeah, that was a Supernova, man. Like, when I got that battle, that was one of the battles that, actually one of the few battles that the person actually came as hard as I expect them to come. You know, like, Ty Law, we did a 2-rounder. He clearly got the first round to me, in my opinion. I could admit that. I think I got the second. But, I mean, when people ask me who I think won the battle, you know what I'm saying, I admit that I think he took it off of consistency, you know. I think I got the second round, but his first and second was so solid that he might have took it. But hey, either way, it got replay value, you know.
Yeah, there's definitely mad replay value with that battle.
Where was that battle anyways?
It was in D.C. at...
Man, I forgot the name of it. It was like a
Roz Lounge in D.C. Yeah.
Oh, Roz Lounge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an ill spot, man.
Yeah, it actually was dope. Had a stage setting, so, you know what I mean? And the crowd is, like, mad hype and animated in that battle, which just adds to the battle. Like, you know, like, they were just reacting crazy because they were definitely throwing crazy punches, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man, if y'all feel like watching that type battle, man, just type in Tyranny versus Ty Law. Spell like tyranny.
That's what's up, man. So, if people wanted to check you out, man, if they wanted to find you on Twitter...
What is it? Man, my Twitter got a weird name, man. I made this thing up when I thought it was temporary. But anyway, yeah, if y'all trying to follow me on Twitter, do TSMOP, T-Smoke, Dandan, DANDAN, T Smoke Dandan. Follow me. And, I'll be talking some crazy stuff.
Word.
There,
and
so.
if people wanted to find your videos online, they could find them on the Supernova joint?
Yeah, definitely. Subscribe to Supernova. He always got dope battles dropping. I'll be on there. Pit Fights. I'm on Pit Fights if you want to check that out.
I was going to ask you about that joint, too, on Pit Fights. You got the joint versus Prep.
Yeah. That's my last one that dropped, matter of fact, man. I went crazy on that thing, man. Like, the Prep, matter of fact, the Tall Law battles were my turning point. Like, I knew to do like punches every line as opposed to like filler bars is leading up to a strong punch.
I agree with that.
So with the Prep battle, my third round, I really like put bars on his scalp. Like that's my man's, but I had to give bars to his skull and bones. I gave bars to his skull and bones.
Where
for
you
real.
From originally? You from the area?
I'm from Fort Washington. I'm in
okay.
Oxon Hill for the
Maryland,
past 13
that's
years.
what's up, man.
Yeah, man. So I mean,
that's what's up, man.
Southeast area.
Shouts out to Maryland, man. They're about to legalize the medical marijuana as well, yo.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man. It's right around the corner.
What?
You ain't interested.
It's not a fact. I don't know if it's definitely gonna happen, but I mean it's pretty close, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Kelly swag, all right.
Yeah. So tell me about your music, man. I know you got some joints. You got free downloads, right?
Yeah, I got free downloads, man. Look, if I go to tsmoke.bandcamp, y'all want to check out my music there. I got some tracks up there.
Spell that out.
Yeah, you gotta spell it out.
tsmop.bandcamp.com. And then also, I got some tracks with my brother IQ. If y'all want to hit that up.
Is that the Cancer song?
The Cancer song is not even up yet. Like
that's
song gonna be on my
joint,
mixtape in the future.
Oh, okay.
You know, I got maybe like 7 tracks done for that mixtape.
Word.
But I got some dope tracks with my brother that I'm featured on his tracks on that Piff if they want to check that out.
What's that joint called? You gave me one of those joints, man.
Type in Good Boy IQ on that Piff if you wanted to see it, and it'll come up. Good Boy IQ. You know, that's my brother. He used to battle rap.
Yeah,
now
shout out
he's
to
on his
IQ. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And now he's a producer.
He produces, he raps, he does the engineering, he does a whole bunch of other stuff, man. So,
Word, that's what's up, man.
He's dope too.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's how we do, man. You know what I'm saying? With age comes new ventures, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody starts out rapping or singing, and they get into production or they get into DJing.
Right.
That's what it is, man. I want to put on a beat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I know we were talking about that earlier. You want a theory beat or a VE beat, man? You probably don't even know either one, do you?
Nah, let's do the VE.
The VE joint?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, man.
These headphones really slicing me right now, too.
You can turn them up right there, too.
Yeah. You can hear the bass on them things. Okay. Here we go. Nice and slow. Should be easy, right? This is my career ended, right? Let's go. Yo. Slow beat, slow feet, I move the motion. You got the sickness remedy, I am a potion, yo. You see shells like an ocean on the beach, and if you Tyron, you'll be with me, cause that's my first name. I'm Tyranny, Tyrone is the gov, but don't worry about my last name. You might need a glove, because you'll figure out after I commit the thing. I murder the scene, and then come back in between your girl. Hide your girl when I'm spitting, she might be licking, and I'll be in the kitchen talking about maybe some chicken, and then I'll make sure I clean the dishes, and then if her beat me mad, I'll kill her kitten in the skillet for riddance, and then I'm wishing I come down on my street rapping, and then we download videotape smacking. We got the Mac computer, and we slap the stupidest, and we got spit looses, and we slap the nuisance, then we pack with twos, and then we back to school, and then I keep it going, man. Now that's the rules, and how long was that? About 7 straight. Get 7, 8, 9, 10 to your face if 7 big. They'll think that they'll get that when they want it. They'll get that when they want it. Yo.
What's up, man?
Right,
Shouts out to
light.
VE. I'm glad you said a VE beat, man. You know what VE is?
Nah, man, but I just, I felt the name more than
VE,
you know
man.
I ain't even gonna fake the name sounded better.
VE stands for Vietnamese Express. He's a Vietnamese producer. He's only been in the States for about 9 years. You know what I'm saying?
Word?
He fell in love with hip hop about 6 years ago, I guess. You know what I mean?
Dang.
And since then, he's been banging out these crack beats, man.
What's good with the theory though? Like, who's the theory?
Oh, you want me to? I'll play you a theory
Yeah.
beat too. You got
Go
another
ahead.
verse for me?
I mean, I freestyle.
Let's
something.
do it, man.
So, off the top, man.
Shouts out to Theory. This is a Theory beat right here.
Okay. All right, here we go. This thing make me feel like I'm in a sauna or something. All right, here we go. Theory beat. Okay, yo, I'm like Obama. I care for the nation. Like I said, I'm in the summer. Get beer when I'm raping. You know what? I'll take your girl, get her beer when she naked. I'm not talking about the rock band. I can bear situations, yo. The consequence of messing with my writtens. If you get a sickness, a disease, there is no fixing. Matter of fact, you'll hit the doctor. He'll tell her your problems, and she'll be like, do the math. Nah, they can't solve them. Yo, you'll get punched quickest on stage. I'm Math Hoffa with the mic, man, I just blaze. Ha, was about to slip up and say a word I shouldn't say, but that's okay, I rewinded and then we flipped the page. I can impress myself, I'm vicious. Maestro Metaphorics get me written. Matter of fact, I'm spitting on some things, these are some lyrics off the top. Santa Claus, 3 hoes to your roof, no stops. 3 hoes, ho, 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 that's Santa Claus. I'll be in your house, smelling on your mama's drawers. That's something random, but I got a fetish with that. You laughing at me, dog, but you about to get slapped. It's like, no disrespect, Maestro, I've been messing with you for a long, a vegetable too. I sell a read and come back next to the crew. Then when you go off the top, you can say anything that's from your heart. Now I'ma stop.
That's what's up, man. Shouts out to Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here kicking it with Tyranny and Maestro Metaphorics.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a quick break for a little PSA, and we'll be right back. Song beat with Olo. Peace.
Keeping the First Amendment alive.
Peace, peace. This is DJ Olo coming to you live from Radio Fairfax. I'm kicking it with Tyranny and Maestro. So you just heard a couple freestyles by my man Tyranny. Again, man, if people wanted to find you online, man, how can they find you?
At TSMOPDANDAN. T-Smoke Dan Dan. Follow me on Twitter.
Word.
If you trying to follow me.
What about you got a website or Facebook?
The website is tsmoke.bandcamp. That's where I put my
Oh,
music.
okay, yeah,
when
you
I
said
drop
that
the
earlier.
music.
One more time, man.
The
What is
Facebook
that?
is Tyranny Rapper. Facebook is Tyranny Rapper. You'll find me on Facebook. And I'll be on this Unbiased Review. Shout out to Unbiased Review.
Yeah.
I'll be
Word.
up on there chilling,
That's what's up, man. So I know you wanted to give us a rundown about the Barcode event, man.
Yeah, dope event, man.
And that was the joint over here in Fairfax.
Yes, sir.
That's why we're talking about it, because it was right here in Fairfax, down the street from the studio, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This was Supernova's 4th or 5th?
4th event.
4th joint.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Pretty much the 3rd official event. We had a little promo event just to, kind of get the ball rolling. I don't really count that, but shout out to Dynamite and Corey Crack on that. 3
Word.
PFD and amazing.
True.
So spark it, man.
Man.
I wasn't there, so you got to fill me in.
Man, that thing was way better than I thought it was going to be. No offense, man. Like, when I saw the card, of course, it's not really magical names on the thing. So, but everybody came hard. Like, it was probably one battle that was really lopsided. But other than that, walked in the venue, man. They had a nice area set up for the battle rappers. I even saw some dudes that wasn't even there for the battles looking over there and, like, staying tuned. But anyway, we break down the battles, man.
Nah, you good, man. I'm just looking at the time over here because I got to make sure I'm on point, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
You just
Straight.
keep
But
talking
man,
out. You
like,
straight?
Man, the venue was nice, man. The atmosphere, we had reactions. Some people hold back their reactions, depending on where they go. Some people want to look too cool for the camera and want to, like, be stiff, doing. Everybody showed love, reacting, whether they was from the DMV area or not. It was
Everyone knows, though, and all the out-of-town battlers know, you come to the DMV, they do show you love, respect, crazy reaction. The DMV loves bars. Period.
Yeah. Same for upstate too, man. They show love too. They show love. They be liking jokes up there, but they show love.
Word, that's what's up, man. So get into the first joint, man. You want to talk about? Actually,
I'm
gonna ask you. Actually, let's talk about the Ty Law versus Real Talk.
Man, I think that was like the main event battle in my opinion, man. It's Real Talk, man. All right, look. When I first heard the Real Talk versus Ty Law, man, I ain't gonna fake. I was like, all right, what Real Talk is gonna do is take Ty Law, he's gonna make it Ty and do a whole bunch of certain Ty name flips and Ty game name flips. He's gonna get bodied. But that dude did some creative stuff, man. Like he said, like the Lawson point guard and Lawson PG bar. Like real. He didn't choke. He like has a history of choking. He ain't choke. Real talk came hard. And Ty Law, he did what Ty Law does. He came hard, but he had some slip ups though. Like that's the only thing about it. Like the slip ups hurt him bad, man. But hey, my man Ty Law had a PG on URL, and a lot of people criticized him for his lack of performance. He stepped it up, man. Like his swag was on point, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the fitted hoodie, army pants on. He had the gestures going on, like in his face, and it was dope, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So who do you give it to, man?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it real, man. Ty Law, know that's my man. I told Real Talk last night that he got the battle. I think not Ty Law, Real Talk. I think.
Real Talk.
Yeah, I told him that last night. So I mean, he came with it. He was consistent. So
I'm gonna ask you about each one of these joints.
It comes down to basically, Real Talk was probably more consistent throughout. But shout out to Ty for handling my light work in regards to Dirt. Wait for the footage to drop.
Word. The next joint I was gonna ask you about is the Troy Brown versus Uno Lavos.
Man, entertaining, man.
Yo,
like, no other. That's like epitome of entertainment right there, man. Like
that's one of the most entertaining battles I've seen live. Like
right.
Period.
You know what? Uno Lavos had mad racist African jokes, right? Yeah. And I was standing by Sinister. He's from Africa, and like Uno's like saying some racist jokes, and I'm laughing and laughing. And listen, I look over at Sinister. He's like.
yeah.
Like Sinister's mad enthusiastic, so he's like, "Don't laugh at that." It was hilarious, man. But Troy Brown, he came with it. He said something like, "Yeah, girls like the Mario gang. Like once she jumped on the pipe, it was another level or something like that."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, how does he think of this stuff?"
Yeah, Troy was going in.
That was dope.
But
right
Uno is a hard MC to beat because he's so unpredictable and just does not care. Like Uno's gonna do Uno, so he doesn't care what you think. He's just gonna do him, and so he's always entertaining. He always shows up and does his thing, and he actually blamed Troy for getting him drunk as part of his way to beat him.
I saw him and Troy before the battle at the bar, man. He was like,
"Hey, just move up to the mic, man."
Yeah, my bad. I saw him and Troy before the battle. He was like, "Yeah, 2 Coronas or whatever," and Troy was trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Nah." And then he was like, "Nah, we getting 2 Coronas." So I think he gets in his mood when he gets the liquor in him.
So I was gonna say sometimes people get a little too hyphy before they gotta perform, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what?
That's
I did that
happens.
a couple of times where you just drink too much and you slurring during the battle.
Yeah.
It's kind of tempting though, because you want to be like mad loose.
You gotta loosen up a little bit. Yeah, I know, but you gotta find that point, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One battle I had to get in this guy's girlfriend's face, man. So I took a couple of shots. Cause I saw his crew with him. I was like, all right, well, I might be going. It might be rolling today. I might be wrecking today. So I took some shots. I still was able to get in his girlfriend's face and everything, but I was slurring like I don't know what. So it's a balance you gotta keep on that joint.
That's what happens, man. All right, tell me about the next joint, Stretch Mills versus Sinister.
You know what, man? I'm gonna keep it real, man. Sinister about to be mad at me like I don't know what, man. Like Sinister, he has dope lyrics, but I ain't feeling he's like he has a Philly swag. I think he's from ATL, but he has like a Philly swag. He raps like he's rapping to a beat, like some and some. And I mean, okay, some people gonna feel that. I'm not personally feeling it.
He's like the Wu era style. Ooh.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like 36 Chambers type dude, but he's definitely nice.
But Stretch Mills, he's dope too. Like Stretch Mills didn't come as hard as he came at his last Supernova battle versus Corey.
Yeah,
I was about to say choreograph, but he still came hard enough to edge it to me, But Sinister did good.
But look, you're saying so you said Stretch Mills. No, you said Sinister from the Bull era.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So what era are you from though, man?
Man, I'm from like What about me?
Who did you come up? Yeah, like who did you come up listening
to? A lot of
to?
people. I feel you. Yeah, I ain't started listening to rap until like 2007.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Growing up, I heard some Tupac songs, some Biggie songs, heard Changes, stuff like that. I was like, cool. I never brought a rap album. My first rap album, and people gonna hate me for this, was Lil Wayne's the Carter 3. I was working at Best Buy.
Carter 3.
Yeah, I was working at Best Buy. And like, mad people was getting the Carter 3, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna check out this joint.
Yeah.
From then on, I went back and did Eminem, man, and it's my favorite rapper, Eminem, then Lupe. You know what I'm saying? I mess with Lupe heavy. I say my top 3 is Eminem, Lupe, right now, and then J. Cole. But after that, I did all my research.
At the top to that joint?
I don't know what that was.
And
That's
then
funny, man.
And then Jay-Z after that. So
what'd you listen to before 07 though? What kind of music?
Man, I was on some rock stuff, man. Like I was on I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z, man. So
like in
Dragon Ball Z, they play mad alternative rock in the background. So I was like, man, that joint tight. So I play guitar. I've been playing guitar for like 13 years.
Oh, that's
man.
what's up, man.
You know
Electric guitar, or
yeah,
acoustic?
Yeah, electric.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was in a band and everything. So anyway, so before that it was like rock, it was R&B, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But when
That's
I got
what's
into
up,
rap,
man.
man, it was a whole nother level, man.
Word, yeah, that's what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Once your eyes are open to hip hop, man, and to rap,
Yeah.
it's just a whole nother thing. So you're not feeling dude because you don't know that era though, so you weren't even into it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah.
not knocking him for it.
No, that's what I was gonna
say.
say. Yeah, there's definitely, it's like night and day, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time ago. The Wu era, that's 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
If you watch the battle, you'd probably appreciate Sinister more than
Yeah.
Stretch, because Stretch is, he's like the new era, like, the
yeah.
punchlines, the wordplay and stuff.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
Sinister's, he's getting right in your face and letting you know what it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. So you give it to Stretch Mills,
I gave it a Stretch Mills. Yeah.
and you give it to Sinister. Or you can't even. You can't be.
Yeah, I
biased.
mean,
Yeah,
I let the fans talk about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Got to be neutral with that joint.
That's what's up, man.
But shout out to both. Sinister came from Atlanta and Stretch came from upstate New York, so they came out to rock with us here in the DMV.
And you know what? Sinister battled Rio. When he battled Rio, I was a fan from that point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but
that was a
like,
Supernova joint too.
That was grind time
Yeah,
era,
that was a,
man.
that was
okay.
a
That
grind
was a
time
minute
battle
ago, but
we
he
did
battled my man
down in
Rio,
Atlanta.
and Rio was like my first big battle, man. I was like, man, he coming with it. I think I actually gave him that battle, but yeah, Sinister's dope though. I ain't knocking him.
What about you told me that Fuzzy Biscuits came out for this joint, man.
Yeah, man. This is the first ever theme battle we've done where it was an all pro wrestling bars battle. And it was Fuzzy Biscuits versus 3PFD. And
And they can only spit WWF or
yeah,
WWE
like
stuff.
just straight wrestling. Yo, it got crazy, yo. Like,
Word.
It was.
like
Or you just not actually, it's just wrestling in general.
yeah,
it's
just
not-
yeah,
it's
just
not
straight
the,
wrestling bars,
okay, I
like
got you.
ECW, WCW,
yeah,
like
yeah.
all that. You know what I mean? Like they there was outfit
Even
changes during
luchador
the
stuff, huh?
Yeah, and speaking of that, a luchador mask came out.
Yeah, that's what I was
outfit
gonna
changes,
say, yeah.
outfit changes. Like a Stone Cold beer came out of nowhere. Like yo, it got crazy.
You can clearly tell that like 3PFD was the one that lost sleep from the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely anxious for that thing.
yeah.
He was changing
he was
outfits.
ready to get it in.
But
what's
he
up,
won
man.
though, so it was worth it. He 3-0'd him to me.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
You
yeah,
gave it to
definitely.
him, huh?
Oh,
See,
yeah.
Fuzz is from the old school era too, though, man.
But
He's
the
from
thing
that
is
era.
about it's like with that aside though, Fuzz was his rhyme schemes only lasted 2 bars each.
Oh,
It's like he
okay.
wasn't like a veteran at battling. Like he did 2 bars, then he switched up the rhyme scheme. And I'm not impressed with that. Like if
Yeah,
you keep
yeah,
a scheme going and you can punch within the same scheme,
Yeah.
that's mad impressive to me. So that's what type of swag I
That's
was
what's
on.
up. That's
Yo,
what happens, man.
See,
He has been sleeping for a minute.
Well,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
you know
saying?
Fuzzy from like that was Fuzzy's first battle in probably what, like
Years,
6, 7
yeah,
Okay,
years.
that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
So
it was probably his first time out in years, man.
Yeah, and he there was a clear difference between 6, 7 years ago and today's style of battle rapping. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
both did their
exactly.
thing. They both did their thing, but like just like
In their time period.
yeah, the way that like 3PFD, you could just tell he was more experienced in today's style of battle rap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what's up, man. The next one I wanted to ask you about is Dynamite versus Nameless.
Ooh. You see how I just got hyped just off of him mentioning that like that, right? Man, Dynamite is a problem, man. Like, what else can I say, man? Dynamite, Nameless, I've been a fan of Nameless, man, but the way Dynamite came at that dude, that first round was like the best first round of the night by far.
Yeah.
Like, Dynamite went crazy on it. And, like, I remember before I was saying to myself, he raps like he's trying to put somebody to sleep. Like, he raps like he telling a bedtime story. But this time, he was like mad aggressive, like
Yeah.
in his face, and
Yeah.
the bars was there. He didn't even need name flips because the dude's name was Nameless, so you can't really work with that with so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna just say, forget the name flips off the jump,
Yeah.
and he just started going in, man. He said like, what did he say though? Like, there's so many bars that he
Yeah,
said. I can't
he
even
was
recall
he
them,
was
man.
going insane. Like I'm telling you right now, Dynamite is the next up out the DMV. Like
Where's he from?
he's from like
I think he's from Jamaica though.
he's Jamaican, but he's like from PG
Who was
County.
from this area, though?
Dynamite.
Nah, so who else was from this area, from the Fairfax area? You said Corey Crack was there?
Corey Karak and Clemenza. Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, those
Just
are like
them two.
my 2 heavy hitters from BA out here. So-
Clemenza, shouts out to Clemenza, yo, because I
Yeah.
saw him at, he works at, I think you told me
Firehouse.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Firehouse,
saw him
yeah.
up there one night,
Dang,
man.
why I put him out there like that? That's
Nah,
gonna
I
be his next
think-
battle.
Yeah, you told me about that last time, yo.
Yeah.
I saw him up there, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these dudes, when it comes to battle rap, they don't like their personal life crossing into it. Like,
Oh, I thought people knew that.
yeah,
already.
everybody's job has to be a battle rapper. Like, they can't have a 9 to 5 in
Yeah,
this.
that's true, right?
Yeah, but he's security, man. So
Yeah.
it's not even like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't knocking
He's
him.
got to,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Because he'll knock you out, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a big dude.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
the feel you get from him when he rap. That's why I like Kamenza, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's like a better Big K to me, man. Like I feel him more. Like
Yeah, you can tell he's about what he spits. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like Firehouse though for the record. Them drinks good subs.
Yeah, man. You know, Fairfax is doing it right now, man. Everyone's trying to come out to Fairfax, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? What happened to DC is that I guess they got their heads up their butts, man. Everybody wants a lot of money in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? They can't get away from that.
Yeah.
But in Fairfax, people are willing to work with you, like you were saying, man.
Yeah.
The dude at Red Zone, at first he was scared. The first time he came through, he said, you know, he's a
Yeah.
little scared. But now he's feeling it, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He saw what it really is,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Tony, Boris. You know, they enjoyed the night. It was just a great night all around. Like,
Was,
positive environment for what we're trying to do out here. So
That's what it is, man,
You know?
because hip-hop is positive, man,
Yeah.
in my opinion. And I think a lot of people just get that negative, that commercial vibe off of it. You know what I mean? Just because they
And
don't know.
honestly, like these type of battle rap events that we do, it's like in any other setting, you probably wouldn't see any of us hanging out with all these other guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
battle
yeah.
rap is what brings it all together. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Where it's just like, and especially all of us who've been doing it for a while, it's just a community that, you know what I mean? Like, we just all rock with each other, and you know, it's just a
Common
beautiful
unity,
thing.
man.
Huh?
Like you say, community, common unity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that, man. That's what's up.
You guys
Yeah,
come
it's-
through.
It's like one language, man.
So look, man, our time is almost up, man. Our next guest is coming through.
Word.
I just wanted to give you another opportunity to plug it in, man. Plug in the
Yeah,
Supernova
if you're
joint.
interested, all these battles, shout out to my man Usin, State of Mind. These battles will be dropping soon. So if you're into the battle rap scene, subscribe to the page, youtube.com/Supernova Battles. And that's super with a PA, not a ER. And you can also check me out on Twitter if you're interested at The Suburb Celeb.
That's what's up, man.
And also,
Tyranny.
man, speaking of Supernova, we got a battle that's dropping like maybe tomorrow, this week, soon. Like me, Tyranny versus J.O. Spade. J.O. Spade is like a household local name.
Yep.
So if you want to see a dope battle, check that out. Subscribe to Supernova.
Yeah.
Check out Tyranny on Pit Fights and Grind Time. You about to see me some more soon too. So yeah.
Word. And if people wanted to find you one more time, what's your Twitter?
Twitter is tsmokedandan at tsmokedandan. It's TSMOPEDANDAN.
That's what's up, man. This is On Beat with Olo, coming to you live from Radio Fairfax. I got to take a quick break for PSAs, and we'll be right back. Peace.
Keeping the First Amendment alive.
Peace. This is DJ Olo coming to you live from Radio Fairfax. In studio now, we have Mike from Move Clothing.
Hey,
What's going on?
hey,
Talk,
how's
man.
it going? The volume was up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And to your left, we got my man, Kevin.
What's good? How y'all doing?
Peace. What's going on, man? Stay on that mic for me, man.
Right.
Yeah, just stay right up on that mic. So, you know, earlier in the show, we had a couple MCs, and now we have a couple artists. Keeping it in line with the four elements of hip-hop, man. We were talking about hip-hop during the break. You guys are artists. You guys used to do graffiti. You guys still do graffiti. You guys just did a legal wall, right? Not too long ago, a couple weeks ago,
Yeah, over there by Howard University.
by HU.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell us about that. How'd that come to be, man?
We'll start out with Fernando Corona. He got us the wall. He's a visiting artist this month, and he's visiting with the Corcoran in DC, and he invited me to paint with him, and then I invited Kevin over here, and he helped out too. He was just coming by to check it out, and then we just asked for some help, and he got down, and he was. I've seen his work, but he handled his business. I was very
Word.
impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the final product, man. You know,
Yeah.
and if you have a pic, if you could send me a nice JPEG, I'll
I
put
will,
it in the
yeah.
video so everybody
Okay,
can see it.
yeah, I'll send that to you.
Because I know you were saying that since it's a legal wall, you were saying that you don't even know how long it's gonna stay up there, right? Because
Yeah, it's through an organization called Albus Cavus.
Yeah, Cavs.
And they are basically it's a organization, and they help provide walls for artists and graffiti artists who
Legal
wanna
walls.
paint. Legal walls. Yeah. So it's
Jeff-
a way to help the community and just get people painting.
Why are you wearing a Redskins hat, man?
Yeah, that's my team, man. That's my team. Winner or lose, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Did you have to pay for the wall, or is it something?
No. No. You just have to get the
you
permission.
got to sign up. You got to get permission.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
their wall, and some of their walls I believe you can just paint at any time, but they prefer that you ask for permission.
They're all in the city, all set up in DC.
Yeah, they're all through DC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, that's a nice outlet, man. Does he allow young kids to come up and do their thing too?
I think they do like summer camp and stuff like that, and they get they work with schools and stuff like that, so they get all kinds of people coming.
Yeah,
out.
man.
Yeah,
That's
it's great though. It's a great opportunity. I think it's something that's great for DC because there's so many crummy walls, especially places that are gonna be knocked down. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
That's what's up. And this wall, it seemed like it was the back of a building.
Yeah, from the outside, yeah. I mean, on the other side of the wall, it's just like a refrigerator company that is about to be demolished. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that wall is actually going down. Period.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
So
see.
For now, that's what I mean. I think they find these places that are pretty much out of commission, and then they allow people to paint there.
That's what's up, though, man. It's a good idea, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the guy I met. I think he's a French guy. His name's Peter, and so he's an artist also, and I think all the other guys involved are artists. So
that's
cool.
what's
So
up.
I think they're all just watching out for everybody for their own.
That's what's up, man. And Kevin, this was your first time painting with Mike.
Yeah, it was. It was great experience. You know what I'm saying? I was. I met Mike through a good friend of mine, Candido Sola. I grew up with him back in Hampton, Newport News, Virginia, and he put me on to him. I approached Candido. We always talk, but he told me that he had a partner up here in the area. I need to check him out. And,
That's what's up. Yeah.
I met him first night. You know what I'm saying, at the VOX.
The VOX. Yeah,
that was awesome. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That blew my
what's up,
mind.
man.
And so ever since then, I told Mike, I said, man, anything that y'all doing, man, I want to be a part of it. I just want to get down.
Well, hopefully you could paint at the next joint.
I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
it. Yeah.
Because Mike was painting at the
definitely.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
so
though your
hoping-
painting took
yeah.
like 54 hours, man.
54 hours, I guess.
Yeah, but but that was that missing element, man. I was telling Mike, when it comes to the live art, music and art all go together because it's free expression. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And when we were talking during the break, we were talking about how the art and stuff that you did in Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said it's like a little different. Tell me about that, man, because you said you grew up in the 90s, in the golden
definitely.
era of hip hop.
Definitely feel that way. When I started doing my art, it started like everybody else, man. I was just doing comic book drawings. You know what I'm saying? Comic book drawings. You get up with a couple kids in school that do the same thing. We all love hip hop. Next thing you know, let's get some spray paint cans.
Get into the graph.
We got into it, man. And I started out. I was known for doing Black Bart all up and down 64.
Oh, okay.
Every highway underpass, I was hitting it up, throwing my name underneath it, and it just kind of grew. I got challenged by a couple other cats, and then
This was in this area?
this was actually down the Tidewater area,
Oh,
from
okay, yeah,
Virginia
that's right.
Beach all the way up to like York County.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All every pass, I was throwing my name up at least. If I had time, I'd do a picture of Black Bart. That's how I started.
Yeah.
That's the thing I could do in my sleep, as a tag. And next, it just grew after that. You know what I'm saying? It just kept growing, and you meet more and more people in the scene. And
But tell us about Germany. So
but in Germany, that's what I'm saying. The difference, like when I went to Germany, it was a real hip hop scene where the artists there, that's what they did. They weren't like moonlighting as something else another day. They
You
was
talking
like,
about the Germans? You're
the
not
Germans,
talking about
not the
the
Americans
American
that was over there.
soldiers and stuff over there. Yeah.
The actual Germans. So like, you would go to a real hip hop show. You would meet real graffiti artists. You would meet real dancing crews, and it was all just everybody was just getting down. You know what I'm saying? And so I met it was a good scene. There's a lot of illegal walls there, but there was still the illegal aspect where kids did the dubs and the just the black and white throw ups and stuff. But there was a lot more legal walls, which in my opinion, beautified the city. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of old ruins and buildings and stuff growing over it. These kids come in, man, and they paint beautiful things, stuff you see on the roads,
And I know you keep mentioning kids, man. Tell us about. I know you said that you wanted to start open up an outlet out here for kids around the city.
Definitely, yeah.
tell us about that. You said you were trying to do like a nonprofit.
Basically, it's going to be an LLC starting out at first.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, but our main goal is community service and giving young artists that opportunity to just throw their stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what I've noticed since I've been back in this area. There's a lot of the galleries, you get the bougie artists, the guys with the egos and everything. And, somebody that's trying to put this stuff out, man, gets discouraged.
Yeah.
And so we want to.
In all aspects, man. I think musicians are the same way,
definitely.
man.
I think it's just art in general, dealing with people's
If you
egos
have,
and stuff.
you need, I think people need outlets in general, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially kids, because if you don't have an outlet, you feel trapped, and that's when people start to give up, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're right, man. That's what's up, man. Mike, I know you got a few outlets for kids as well, right?
Yeah,
Through Move, man.
For Move, yeah. I mean, Move, we're just trying to, that's the idea. Even, getting anybody, kids, adults, just anybody to just get, start expressing themselves. And that's kind of that's where we started out, was just trying to just do something different and creative, where we didn't have to follow the rules of, the regular corporate, design world. And but so it's great, meeting guys like Kevin, and we had Brian Diaz come out last time we were painting at the box. But yeah, I mean, just working together, it's just a great opportunity.
Who was that? You said Brian Diaz at the Vox?
Yeah. He's the other artist that was painting with us. But I mean, there's a couple other people who want to get involved, but we get guys like I said, like Kevin coming out, and it's great to see their the enthusiasm, to be down and paint, and just for the fun of it. And we're growing it, and we're trying to see where it goes. Like, same with.
And I was gonna ask you now, man. Now that you guys are grown, like you guys grew up as graffiti artists. You guys grew up as, like you said, you're doing comics and stuff like that back in the day. Now that you're older, man, what do you guys do to apply your art? You know what I'm saying? Let me start with you, Mike. What do you do? I know besides the T-shirts, I know you do the T-shirts and do the art and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what else do you do to apply your art today, man? Like.
I mean, like I said, right now, I'm trying to hit kind of everywhere I can. As far as clothing, we're trying to do more murals, do live painting, and the good thing with live painting is it's just an opportunity for us to
connect with
get everybody to see, what we're doing, instead of even being in galleries. I'm trying to do that also, but live art is definitely attractive. It's something that people can see. The product, usually the final product, right there, if they stick around. Yeah. So, and it's a good way. You
have any joints coming up? You have any other events coming up?
Well, we know we got something with the beat conductors coming up. In
you always got a place with the beat conductors. I'm talking about like this wall you did, man. I want to know more about this wall in HU, man.
It's off of Berry and 9th Street.
It's up there right now for people to see.
Yeah,
right?
It's over there.
As long as somebody doesn't knock the wall down or somebody doesn't come up and paint over it.
Exactly, yeah. Because pretty much it's since it's a legal wall, it's pretty much open to the public as long as you get permission from these guys. And we'll see how long it lasts. We don't know, but if the longer it lasts, I guess the more respect it gets. But you never know. It could be some young kid that goes up and just wants to paint over it. So. Yeah. But it's a large wall, so it'll be kind of hard for them to paint over it.
So kids still do that today, though? I think most of these kids are too lazy to even try to go over your painting, man.
No, they'll do it. Graffiti writer, don't put anything past a graffiti writer.
Tagger will do it. Somebody that just wants to tag, they'll do it.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that, our style was definitely a little bit different than a normal like graffiti style, because we used mixed media. We used brushes and we used spray paint, so... depends who sees it. Somebody might see it and be like, they use brushes, which I know when I was growing up, we used to never use paintbrush. It was always like only spray cans.
Spray cans, yeah.
But we, like I said, we're trying to be more experimental lately, and it's just why not? Like if we have a vision,
thing,
and
it's 2013, man.
So
yeah. I got a question. Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead, yo.
Oh yeah, I got a quick question for y'all. All right, there's a lot of people that are interested in like graffiti and arts and things like that, like quote unquote street art or like non-gallery or that type of art. A lot of people are interested in it, but they don't really know like technical terminology and things like that, but are curious. So I heard you like earlier you said a tag. All right, break down like the difference between like a tag, a burner, and like different technicalities of the culture of like the graffiti culture for me.
You go ahead, man.
All
You go
right,
ahead.
all right,
I'll leave it
It
to
doesn't
you.
matter.
You know, a tag is generally, man, a tag can be anything from a sticker with your name on it, you know, post it up. You see them on signs everywhere. It could be a marker, you know, a big grease marker on a window. It's just generally it's your name. It's something that can be thrown up real quick. It's usually done in repetition. It's something that to be a good tagger you can do in your sleep. You know, no matter where you at, you can just throw it up. Okay. I think the next progression after that would be like dubs, which are nicer tags. They're still done quick, but it's usually a black background or a colored background with an outline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's generally stuck to your name, your crew name, something like that.
Okay.
And then after that, that's when you get into the burners, murals, things like that. And that's where you have time and you actually want to blow somebody's mind.
So it's
you know
like
what
on
I'm
a
saying?
bigger scale.
Definitely,
Scale's
definitely bigger
bigger,
scale. Yeah,
more
taggers, like I
color.
said, taggers just.
Yeah.
I think everybody starts out with that. You know, I haven't met an artist that didn't start out tagging. You know, but the end result would be burners. You know, like I want to get an open wall where I have the time. I'm not looking for cops. You know, and that's when you really can be creative, and that's why I like when I work with Mike and the brother Fernando. Man, it was just a beautiful thing because you had time to sit and think and.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna make let's make a meaning of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
So what? Oh, my bad.
No, the thing with tags, like you're saying, like every graffiti artist starts out with their tag, but it's pretty much like a signature. It's like their signature on their work. So you have to have a good tag to be a good graffiti artist. Because if you
Like
don't,
with the respect.
One's
It's just-
brand. The tag is
pretty
like
much.
one's brand.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, because everybody knows it. Who's on the scene, and everybody identifies with it,
Yeah.
and we all know each other like that. You know, so if we're in one part of the city and you see somebody's tag, and you're like, oh wow, you know, this guy or Move was here, or you know, whoever it is, you know, like, so, and you almost feel sometimes at home when you see that because you're like, it's like my buddy's close by. You know,
Who's a respected artist today? Street artist today?
you know what? There's so many. I can't even. I don't.
Oh,
know.
yeah?
Yeah. There's a lot.
Because I know there's a lot of cats that do just strictly legal walls now, and they're mad respected.
I mean, Fernando. I mean, he's
Oh,
the one I know.
Fernando?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
He's the
mean,
one
yeah.
know.
You can, I'll just say Fernando Corona. Yeah, because we were painting with him.
okay.
But
Yeah.
I mean, he started out that way also, and you know, like I don't know if he had an actual like tag name. I don't
I
know.
don't think
He didn't
did,
mention it,
he
but
said he, you know, did graffiti.
Yeah.
But I know. I
so
think
that's
like,
the thing is a lot of us don't even want to mention what we used to tag because a lot of times it wasn't always legal. So
Definitely.
you know, but we're all
okay.
legal now. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you know, I'll be honest with you. Like I said, if I go back to VCU right now, I know they have a bill for me. I know I was on everything. You know,
Yeah, real quick. All right, so break down like stenciling.
stenciling.
Yeah.
Okay, like the most famous dude in that is like Banksy. He's the biggest artist.
Right. He's in New York, I guess, right now doing his
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
If you check the news, he's been
Straight-
doing all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh,
out there.
he
Yeah.
just straight stencil.
Straight stencils.
Nothing
but
else.
But it's
I think
illustrative.
he
though.
mixes
It's
it up
ill,
a little
huh?
bit. He
Yeah,
mixes
yeah.
it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
break
But
down
it's
stencil,
illustrative
like,
though.
What is stencil? Like why like a
Why use a
stencil?
stencil?
Like why? What is that? Why
Well,
would
to tell you
wanna
the truth,
do
I know when as a graffiti artist who used to only use spray paint and no stencils, when stencils came on the scene, I think it was kind of looked down upon because we were like, what? They're not even taking the time to draw it. You know, they're just gonna use a stencil. It's like
that's what I did. I was
So-
oblivious to the
yeah,
whole concept
yeah.
like years
So
ago. I was
it's
like,
kind of
yo,
like
they're
what?
doing
That's
that?
like so
It was-
easy.
But I see it though.
It's
I'm
almost like cheating. Like
Yeah.
I felt like it was cheating, but now, I mean, there's people who kind of really taking it to
That's
another
all
level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dude that runs Obey.
Oh yeah, Shepard Ferry.
Shepard Ferry.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, he's as
He does
started
like
out
the
doing
paste
that.
stuff, like
The
the
paste
wheat
stuff,
paste,
yeah.
which is another form of graffiti. But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, when all that started, it was all, like I said, to regular graffiti writers, and I'm sure it still is, where not everybody agrees on it. You know,
Yeah.
like whether
Yeah.
it being
Yeah.
true graffiti art, but
Yeah, but you gotta
know.
think about it, like just being in and out real quick and just
Yeah,
getting the job done.
I just think
and, and then you could take. I mean, it's like you said earlier. It's like why not? I mean, give it a try. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And, but you can see where people are taking it.
I think to
so-
progress, you need to experiment.
Progression,
And
yeah.
I
I think
you
at the end
know,
of the
so,
day,
yeah.
I think at the end of the day, just because it's art and it's competitive,
Yeah.
you got to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you got 1,000 dudes that's doing a tag a certain way, like if you go to Philly, they do a tag in all a certain way. To me,
Yeah.
no one stands out. So like when a cat comes in with stenciling,
Yeah.
I used to see him all the time, and I look and I'd be like, man, okay. But then you realize like, oh man, he's getting up.
Yeah.
You know, and then I actually like looked into like what Banksy was doing, man, and he's been all over the world. And like
Yeah.
for me, I like it because he's just illustrative. He's just not doing it. He's saying
Exactly.
something, you know, and it's
That's why I like
that's
Banksy
that
too.
community service
Yeah,
aspect
yeah.
of it. So I can dig it on that end, you know.
I got a question for both of you, man. For everybody, if who knows too, is there an art district in DC? Is there like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, 'cause I know like in New York, there's, even in Richmond, there's a spot where it's just like, it's an art. I don't know if they call it the district or a deco.
I mean, I think they're kind of spread out in DC. It's like Georgia Avenue. There's some spots.
But is there an official spot? I know when I was a kid. When I was a kid, everyone used to be like, "Yo, I gotta go to if you're a Tiger or whatever, you're into graffiti, you gotta hit up Freedom Plaza."
Oh, certain. Yeah. Well, I mean, there used to be the DC Hall of Fame, which is still there. It's kind of where
that's off Georgia Ave?
14th Street.
Off 14th.
Right when you enter DC from the Virginia border.
From the Maryland border.
Nah, Virginia. So
when you come off over the bridge?
Yeah.
Oh,
over
okay.
there,
I
there's
didn't
like
know that.
Yeah. But yeah, that
over
used
by
to be
the
the
Navy
spot.
Yard.
Yeah. But
okay, I didn't know that.
But even that's all gated up now, and I think people still go there.
Isn't
but
there a
it's not
spot
like
on
before.
Georgia by Silver Spring
There's-
when you
yeah.
come in from Maryland?
Yeah, there's
right.
there's a couple spots here and there, and like I said, I probably aren't as familiar as I used to be. You know, but
same here. Like I said, I haven't done any work here since I was in college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we used to come up here to go to the train yards and try and do whatever we do. You know, I haven't. Like I said, I'm still new to the scene, but as far as a definite art district, I have yet to find it. You know what I'm saying? Other than certain spots popping up here and there.
What about in Maryland? Anything in Maryland?
Nah, not that I've seen. You know, but I'll be honest with you, I've been a hermit for the last, a couple years.
I don't know if we would really be able to put it on blast anyways. You know, it's kind of like
because it's
yeah, but everybody look, it's 2013. Everybody knows anyways, man. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like even the wall that you guys did, even though it was a legal wall, within seconds it was on the internet. Everybody knows. So even if it was an illegal wall, these guys still take pictures, put it on the internet. And everybody knows.
Check
so
I'll bring like a different perspective to it. When you say art district, I mean, there's the underground scene, of course, but then there's like a more commercial scene.
I'm not talking about the commercial scene.
But I'll put it like this because I don't want to set art as art. I don't want to separate the worlds because I think they need to be intermixed and to a certain degree.
I mean, I think graffiti art,
art,
has been moving its way into the fine art scene, like galleries.
Exactly, because
which is a good thing. You know, it's good. But
exactly,
they call it lowbrow art nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to Art Vinyl, it's they call it lowbrow art, which is not. It's not nobody doing a oil portrait that took 30 hours. You know, but it's people are just getting down and doing it, you know.
And it's respected, and like you said, it's carving his niche. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like if you look at an area like DC, I mean, you have the Smithsonian's, right? And they're free. You know what I'm saying? This is like one spot in the world that you have all the spectacular art coming from different parts of the world, and it's free. Like you go to NY, you're paying 10, 15 to get in the Guggenheim and stuff like that. Even though sometimes they ask for quote unquote donations, but you're still charging to get in.
You know, I can say this as far as a difference, like European artists, graffiti artists versus some of the cats that I've met here in the States, is that they respect all art more, and I'm not saying a level like where they study. You know, you see a graffiti.
You're talking about in
artist
Germany, right?
In Germany, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Well, they'll study all art, and so. Like I said, if I know some cats, if they came here and saw the wall that we did, they would, it would be like, boom, okay. When in America, I call it that microwave sensibility. You know, everything pops up quick.
Yeah.
No one does the research. No one even does the research to graffiti. But they done seen it, and I'm gonna copy it and do it, and think that's it. You know, where graffiti has its background too, though, man. It's a part of art history. You know what I'm saying? And it's in a long line of it, and you got to respect it all. I think that's just me.
Goes back to Herring, Basquiat, all that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
See, who knows about that stuff too, man? He's undercover, man. He's the guy hitting up all those spots. That's why I was trying to get you to reveal them joints, yo. He's like Batman.
Yeah, I think as far as the galleries, the Corcoran has been doing some cool stuff with some like underground artists, and that's in DC. Art Wino, their gallery is based in Maryland over there, National Harbor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They got some great artists that they work with. But I think right now they're kind of standing out right now, like Art Wino.
Definitely.
Yeah, for underground artists.
Definitely.
That's what's up. For
they've been working with
artists,
people all over the place. Yeah, all over the country. So
that's what's up, man. Yeah. I think unless you guys have anything else to talk about, man, I'm gonna get into a track.
All right.
And then we're just gonna wrap it up, man. Mike, one more time, and if people wanted to check you out online, man, can you give people your Twitter?
Sure.
And
you
your
can
website?
check out moveclothing.com. That's MUVE clothing.com. and at Facebook.com/Move Clothing.
Kevin, same thing.
I got my website up. It's sceneartstudios.com. It's sceneartstudios.com. And then Facebook, you just jump on the Scene Art, and I'll be up there.
What about Twitter? You got a Twitter?
No, I ain't got that
Oh,
shit.
man.
I need to get
Twitter?
on that, obviously, huh?
Yeah, man.
Tonight.
That's what I'm saying, man. Before this show drops, you need to have a Twitter, man. You know what I mean? But that's what's up, man. This is On Beat with Olo, coming to you live from Radio Fairfax. Like I said, I'll probably get into 2 tracks, man. And then I'll see y'all next week. Thanks again for coming out, Mike.
Ooh, yeah,
and
thanks
Kevin.
for having us.
No doubt.
Thanks again to Maestro and Tyranny that did the first segment of the show. Peace. This is On Beat.
Keeping the First Amendment alive. We are WEBR, Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio station.